last video of the year.
What advice would you give me if I want to start a business?
Oh my god, I remember
And
that.
so you will learn something very valuable.
Hello, hello. Rosa Marchenko de Molina is here. You know, I started my YouTube journey a couple of months ago, and after 6 vlogs, I realized that I really love doing this. I thought, what if I have just a very simple sit down once a week and just share what is happening in the life of a business, in the life of one of us, and just call it Founders Corner. This is the place where we're gonna sit down and chat about business, about branding, about ideas, about creativity. We are actually right now in a liquor store called Vintage Wine and Spirit, and we spent the whole day doing the tastings, which is the last tasting of 2025. And it was so nice to meet some familiar faces, meet new people. We heard their stories, they heard ours. And I thought, wow, now I want to translate all of this to YouTube. You know, the next year for me will be more about connecting with you and knowing you and just do this thing together. To commemorate this special moment of starting a new YouTube feature, I wanted to invite my partner, my co-founder, my love of my life, Marco. Marco, come over. Yay!
Hi, beautiful Rosa.
This is Marco de Molina, aka Don Marco. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you on my YouTube channel.
Oh, by all means, I'm the one that's honored. It's actually cool.
Well, so you know, we didn't have a script. We didn't do any prep for this. It's just how it is. We finished the tasting, and I put the camera in front of us to reflect on 2025, the last video of the year. Okay, Marco, should I just ask your story? I don't know what to do, damn it.
No, it's okay. I mean, this is very exciting that you're doing the Founders Corner. It actually makes sense and it's really cool, and I'm actually flattered. Besides the fact that we're married and we're work together and everything, then I am actually the first one to be in this series that you've been talking about for a long time. So yes, reflecting on 2025. 2025.
Wow.
I really love how you said it the other day that it was the year of the snake, and I really like the concept of shedding the skin and then to grow and become more or better in this case. And yes, 2025 for Rosa's audience was a year of extreme challenges, extreme hurdles.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it that exactly a year ago to this day, we were in complete, I don't want to say despair, but it was very difficult. We had huge problems with a company ending the year. This company that was to provide some services for us, and it was just went really bad, terrible experience. And so we ended the year with very frustrated. One of us Mezcal was bottled, and exactly today, a year ago, it got stuck on customs crossing the border because we needed the product to cross in 2024, and we did everything we could to make that happen. Bottling and the team in Mexico, I mean, everyone, we made it happen, and then we shipped it, and then we got stuck at customs crossing the border, and then it crosses. But when it crosses, now on the US side, they lost power for like a few days, remember?
That's right. Oh my god, I remember
And
that.
so the product crossed the border in 2024, but it wasn't registered on the US side until 2025. And so therefore, taxes. It was very complicated, but I mean, we were pulling our eyelids, and then
My
de-
eyebrow.
and then dealing with that company. Anyway, it was just really, really difficult. So I remember us ending 2024 on a really, really strung out note, and opening 2025 with so much not knowing anything, not knowing about our website, not knowing about this and that.
Yeah.
And then,
It's like, is the product even gonna come here in time?
yeah, and then it finally arrived to LA. It made it safe. It was released from customs, and then it arrived. But then our website was not ready. It was delivered to us not finished. And thank you to our new partners, by the way. This big shout out to Liquid Rails. We love you guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Um,
Who saved us last
saved the
minute.
day, and then I had to learn how to code, and then we finally, we've have the website ready, and then the fires exploded in LA, so a lot of our friends suffered losses and everything. So
I remember that we decided to postpone the launch. So everything that we have prepared and scheduled, we postponed for like 3 weeks.
but we launched. Reflecting on my personal growth in 2025 will be directly related to becoming the CEO of One of Us Group, making a company move, exist, stay afloat, and observe every aspect of it from operations to finance in the US and in Mexico. It's so cool because it really showed me how much I can take on and how much I can handle.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you this year.
And I'm so proud of you too. And how much it is. It's enormous. And I'm not tooting my own horn or throwing flowers at myself by any means, but
You
it
should.
is a lot. It is a lot. And there were moments of despair. There were moments of panic. There were moments that what did we do? I thought we made a huge mistake, financial, personal, but here we are today. And today, people come and they love the mezcal, they love the story, they want to tell their friends, they bring their friends, and they tell like, hey, these are the guys, so this is the mezcal. And the experience that we had in Mexico, Rosa will share about that in one of her videos. But
Yeah.
the experience that we had in Mexico, the welcoming, the meeting people, the love, and I think that's just it all translates to that. For those who know me, know that I'm not a social media person, and I
No,
cringe
he's
and
not.
cringe and cringe, but I'm actually enjoying becoming Don Marco. I'm also very excited to work with you, and we both make every decision together. But indeed, we have separation of roles.
Yeah.
Me as a CEO, you as a CMO.
While we do have different roles, but I would say it's still like a very, very fine line because you and I both CMO, CEO, COO, CFO.
Yes,
It's
of
like
course.
everything. We do make things together, but indeed, you were focusing more on the operational and what people get in as a product, and I was focusing on what people see out there. Doesn't matter how difficult this year was, we haven't changed. Our love only grew while we discovered a new dynamic because it's a very different dynamic that we had in entertainment industry, and we found a way to persevere and actually become closer and stronger and do this, which very special.
For those couples out there that also run their businesses together, we know that is challenging. We discovered that it was an area that we needed to pay attention to. And this end of the year, we decided to take 5 days for ourselves and completely disconnect from the world.
Yeah.
Rule number one was no work talk. Like it was, oh, look at the
Oh,
school, like
it would be such a good
it will
idea.
be so, no,
Like,
boom,
nope.
no, block it out. It's zero work. And suddenly we're laughing and giggling about things that we did in childhood or memories of whatever. And it was very beautiful to see that, and to see that we have that. Do you guys carry Boochcraft here by any chance? And
We had to take a little pause because the customer came in asking for pickle juice in the liquor store, and we're like,
well,
personal, but it's still gonna be professional, I would say. And there's entertainment side and One of Us Mezcal side. First of all, entertainment. I am very proud of myself that I was able to attach an Emmy Award winner showrunner to one of the TV series that Marco and I are developing. That's
go
been
Rosa.
It's been a very long, tedious process, but I was able to do it, and right now we have the team. We are excited to move forward with this project creatively and continue looking for the best partner to set this project
This
at
TV series.
this TV series and just continue building this. And TV series, films, they take a long time, and I finally made peace with that because I'm a person who wants things fast. I learned to be more patient with lots of things. And I know that there is a saying that good things don't take time, and I don't know who came up with that. And at some point, I could agree with that because for Marco and I, we have the greatest mezcal in the market, and I stand by that. And it took us two
Me too.
years. And it took us 2 years of development, and now we have been on the market for 11 months. And for some people to achieve something what we have achieved, they couldn't imagine to do it in 2 years. We were able to do it. So I do see where this quote comes from, but at the same time, to me, this year was about being patient with patience. And on One of Us Mezcal side, sales, I learned to knock the doors, go into the liquor stores, go into restaurants, hotels, setting up the meetings, setting up the tastings. For me, learning about sales made me grow here in my heart, and my nerve system became stronger and more confident. So it's more on a personal work side.
The only thing I see, obviously, we always say, oh, the next year is going to be a year, et cetera, and that's the optimism. But all I can say is that I'm ending 2025 with a clear mind and an excited soul and excited heart about every potential that is manifesting for us so far. I don't know exactly how big, but it's very exciting what's in motion. So I'm just glad, unlike last year, that we're ending this year on a really high note and an optimistic heart, and not a scared and frustrated and angry one like we did last year. So I am looking forward to developing the great relationships that we created this year. I am hoping to get close to folks that I have been distanced, it's just work, but the love is there.
I am very excited to move into the new year and see how our story and our message intentionally shared with you through our social media, but also in the tastings and groups of people that we gather, and just to see this story unfolding in a very beautiful, intentional way. And obviously, business wise, we need to share this beauty that Jacinto Gutierrez, our maestro mezcalero, created. And I would say building relationships. And that's what I learned, and I'm excited to see the little seeds that we have planted this year to see women in the next year, and relationships, relationships, relationships.
People always ask me, Marco, what advice would you give me if I want to start a business? And I say, be very clear what the problem is that you're trying to solve with it. Once you have fully identified that, then move forward solving it with all your might. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people that will say like, oh, that's crazy. Or just go for it. Because two things will happen. You will either fail or you will either succeed. That's it. So this is not for the faint of heart, but if you fail, you will learn something very valuable. I've failed a few times, and you take it, and then you get up, and then you keep going. But when you make it work, trust me, there's very small feelings out there that compare to it. So believe. Oh, they're closing.
And we have to go, but on this note, this is unfiltered first reflection of Marco and I, founders of One of Us Mezcal. We didn't have a script. I don't know if we're gonna take anything special from this. We are getting into 2026. Let's be excited and sending you big hugs. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to show up in the comments, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We're gonna see each other more often, and we will get better at this. So thank you so much. Much love
Happy
from
New Year.
Marco and Rosa. Happy New Year.
Ciao.
Ciao.